Hello everyone, welcome back to AI sessions with Python. In the previous video, we learned about the NLP, and from the beginning, we have learned a lot of things about artificial intelligence and machine learning. In this video, we are going to explore the object detection extension of our PictoBlocks. This is similar to an application of computer vision where we are detecting the objects in the frame and then interpreting, then performing the different operations. The one of the best application of this object detection is we can find this in a self-driving car, where using the tools of computer vision we are analyzing the multiple objects in a frame, then deciding the action that we can do in that particular location or according to the scenario that we are having there. So how this technology really works, it is similar to how we human identify different objects. The flow of this object identification in humans is like we are capturing an image in our surrounding and then analyzing that image, identifying the different objects, and then extracting the information about those objects, and then based on the objects in the frame we are deciding our action. In the same way, we are using the computer vision tool in our cars or in our system that can capture the live images and videos in their surrounding. Then they are detecting the multiple objects in that particular frame or video. Then finding the information about the objects that we have identified, and at the end our system is making some decision according to those objects. So let's start writing the code in Python coding environment of the PictoBlocks, and we will be using the stage instead of analyzing the camera. So let's start writing the code. Let's change few things here. Firstly, instead of using this Toby, we will be using Squarebox as sprite, and delete the Toby from here. Second thing, we have to upload the image as a backdrop which will be containing the multiple objects, and adjust the size of this file that you have just taken or uploading as a backdrop according to the size of your stage. Okay, now go back to the Python tab and start working here. Click on the Squarebox and let's start writing the code. The flow of the code is we have to import the object detection extension here, and then we will be creating a forever loop in which we will be analyzing the stage and then identifying the multiple objects in the frame. Import time. This time is needed so that we can give a break in between switching from one object to another. Then type object detection. We also require to add the pen extension here. Okay, we have to, just assuming that we have run this script previously, we have to write the code clear to clear everything that we have printed previously. Then using the object detection, we have to set the threshold to 0.5. Then as we are analyzing the stage, and the object in the stage will remain as it is for always, they remain static and fixed for always, so we do not need to analyze this stage in the forever loop. So object dot analyze stage and object dot disable boxes. As we are using the pen extension, so that's why we are disabling this bounding boxes. While true for I in range 1 comma object dot count. This will give us the total number of objects in the frame and 1. And inside this for loop, we will be shifting our this square box from object to object, and also changing the size. So sprite dot set size object dot width I, the object I, whatever the object it is. Sprite dot go to x y. For the x location, we have to give object dot x, and for object I, and for the y coordinate, object dot y and I coordinate. This way we have given the two coordinates for our sprite dot say object dot class name for object I and pen dot stamp. This will insert the square box, and time dot sleep 0.25 seconds, and pen dot clear, to refresh the value of I, and I equal to 0. We are starting from the 0. So let's just run the code. Here you can see the code is working, but it is switching too fast. Increase this switching time inside the time.sleep function. So time.sleep 0.5 seconds for half a second. Now let's run the code, and here how it is working. Let's change the backdrop and run this code. Here you can see that our sprite is moving, our square box is moving from object to object. So thank you so much for watching.